Hello students, Mrs. Pankow here. Today we're going to be working on lesson 68, enhancing slides. So in lesson 68 we're going to select and apply a theme, we're going to add graphics, and we're going to create a presentation with a theme and graphics. So first we're going to select and apply a theme. You should know that a theme is a set of design elements that can be applied to slides. A theme includes elements such as background color, font size, and color scheme. Themes give the slide a professional look. In this activity, you will select and apply a theme to enhance the appearance of your slide. So we're going to open up that document out of our Chapter 10 folder, 67 Fenwick Dance. Okay, and it says to click the Design tab in the ribbon. Okay, because our slide looks a little bit boring right now. It's not very professional. It just looks kind of plain Jane. So we're going to see that there are various themes that are displayed in the themes gallery. Point to a sample theme to see the name of the theme. So if I point to this one, for example, there's a screen tip that says it's called Ion Boardroom. Okay, the slide in the slide pane will display the theme to which you're pointing. Move the pointer to several themes to preview how they will look with your slide. So if you kind of scroll over the top of them, you can see that they kind of change. Okay, and if I click this down arrow, there are many different options. Okay, so you can kind of see how they look. All right, it says to see the additional themes, click the more arrow, which we just did. Choose a theme that you find interesting. To apply the theme, you just click it. Notice that the title slide now has a theme that you clicked. Your title slide will keep that theme until you change it by clicking on a different theme. Okay, so maybe I really like that one, or if I want to change it, I just simply click to change it. So you pick one that you like. I like that one. I'm going to keep it as that one. And then it says, okay, actually we're going to click the Vapor Trail theme. Okay, your title slide should look like the one in figure 10.6. Okay, so we got to find Vapor Trail theme, which is this one. So we're going to change it to that one. And then we're going to save this presentation as, in our Chapter 10 folder, as 68 Fenwick Dance. Save. All right. Next, we're going on to 68B. We're going to add graphics to the slide. So in Chapter 8, we learned to insert graphics into flyers, brochures, and newsletters. In this chapter, you'll use the same procedure for inserting graphics in presentation slides. You can use online pictures to locate and insert clip art, or the pictures command to insert picture files. Use the shapes and word art command to add other graphics. A slide with a photo, clip art, or word art and a star shape is shown in figure 10.7. You can use buttons in a content placeholder shown below to insert pictures and other objects such as smart art, diagrams, charts, and tables. So for instance, okay, let's say I add a new slide. I'm just going to click the new slide button. These, I can use these to insert pictures just by clicking. So, if I wanted to choose an online picture, it takes me to my files. It doesn't take me online. But if I have a picture saved, I can go in and add it in. Okay, so it says that if you use a button in a content placeholder to insert a picture, the picture will be sized automatically to fit in the placeholder. If you use the Pictures or Online Pictures tab command on the Insert tab, so if I go to Insert and use any of these, it will appear in the middle of the slide at a default size. You can then resize it and move it to the desired location. The title slide for Fenwick Dance Productions looks more professional with a theme applied. In this activity, you'll make it even more attractive by inserting pictures. Okay, so we're going to go back to our title, and it says that we're going to insert the graphic on the slide and position it where the green and blue ribbon meets, as shown in figure 10.8. Adjust the height of the graphic to 1.6 and use copy and paste commands to make 3 copies of the image. Adjust the height of the copied images to 1.4. Place the copied images near the bottom of the slide as shown. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to delete this slide because I don't need it just yet. And we're going to go to Insert Pictures, and we need to go to our data files to find our picture. So I'm going to go to Keyboarding 8, Data Files, and I want to find 68 ballet shoes, which are right here. There they are. And it tells me that I want to adjust the height of this graphic to 1.6. So I'm going to type in 1.6 and hit enter. And I want to move the picture kind of about to there. Alright, then it says to use the copy and paste command to make 3 copies of the image. So I can go over here and choose copy, or I could hit Control C, and then I can paste it 3 times. I'm going to move it. Okay, and I need to resize it, so I'm going to click on Picture Tools Format after I've clicked on my picture, and I want it to be 1.4 inches. Same here, 1.4 and 1.4. Okay, so we want these to kind of line up, so I can use see these kind of lines that show up. It helps me to make sure my stuff is all kind of even. There we go. Alrighty. And it says, click the slideshow button to see how the slide looks. That's how it will look. And we're going to hit escape and then file, save as. Save it in your chapter 10 folder as 68 Fenwick Dance. So we're going to save. And if that pops up, click yes. Alright. So next, we're going to go on to 68C. It says that the principal of your school would like for you and 2 of your classmates to develop a presentation. The goal of the presentation is to acquaint new students with your school. The audience will be new students and their parents. So for this activity, you're going to work with 2 classmates to complete the activity. So group up. In any Word document, you're going to key school presentation at the top of the page. So what you would do is you would open up a Word doc. Let's go over here. We're going to open up a blank presentation. At the center, we're going to type school presentation. Okay, and it says to leave 1 blank line and then key the heading purpose. So maybe over here I would type purpose. Okay, and then under this heading, key 3 or 4 goals that you want to accomplish with this presentation. So, you could use the number button and you're going to type goals. So maybe a goal is to talk about the school rules, or maybe it's to talk about where things are. Okay, you're going to list some goals of the presentation. So then after you're done typing your goals, you're going to type another heading called audience. And then, okay, underneath this heading, you're going to create a bulleted list and include several points to describe the audience for the presentation. So who are we presenting to? And then it says, insert a page break to begin a new page. Work as a team to develop the main points for the presentation. Remember that the goal is to acquaint new students and parents with your school and the advantages it offers. So maybe what are some good things about our school? Okay, key the main points in an outline. You will develop the subpoints for the outline later. Give the outline an appropriate title and format it correctly. Save the document as 68 school outline. Okay, and then once you have your outline done, you don't necessarily have to print it, but you're going to then start a PowerPoint. You're going to create a title slide for the presentation. On the title slide, include the name of your school and the date. Select and apply a theme that would be appropriate for our school, maybe using school colors. Add appropriate clip art, such as the school logo. And then you're going to save this presentation as 68 school presentation. So there's two parts. You're going to have a Word document and you're going to have a title slide similar to the one we created here for the first slide of your presentation. All right, good luck, and let me know if you have any questions.